All right, guys, a little later than I wanted, but we are here for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. I'll give you all a second to get in here. Obviously, a lot going on in these 1 o'clock games, so I completely understand if you guys aren't with me from the beginning, but I'm very excited to see if the Buffalo Bills can go 4-0. Seattle still up 8 over the Dolphins. We got the Dallas Cowboys trying to come back against Cleveland. Actually, guys, believe it or not, we want Dallas to win this game. King Cam, welcome. Robert Jean, welcome to Believers Talk, as we are very excited for the game at 4:25 against the Oakland Raiders. Show that. Why would I show? Yeah, Robert Jean, absolutely. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to Believers Talk, as it looks like Dallas has scored a 2-point conversion. So with 3:42 to go in that game, it's 41-38. I'm watching the Red Zone channel. Hey, Krabby Cal. Glad that you could join me for what should be another great game for our Buffalo Bills. As you guys are getting in here, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. As again, we're getting used to the time here, 4:25, a little bit different as for us Bills fans, but we're going to give you the game nonetheless. Thank you guys again for joining me for what should be hopefully a fun game for us Buffalo Bills fans. Robert Jean says, I'm making popcorn. Guys, just so you know, at halftime, I am going to eat dinner, okay? Again, we're not used to these 4:25 starts, so I hate to be rude during the game, but I'm going to go ahead and be doing that. Krabby Cal says, right, like this video. Robert Jean, I'm watching it on DirecTV. I got the Sunday ticket, so I have it on channel like 700 something. But yeah, the big news of the day so far, Dallas, I think, trying to come back again, only down 41-38. So a lot of great 1 o'clock action. Vladimir Kazin, let's go Buffalo. I did want to get to the inactives for today that were named both for the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. Some of my predictions for this game. Again, if you didn't join the collab that Hashtag Sports did, guys, I fully predict this to be a blowout. I predict the Buffalo Bills to win this game handily, and I'll give you my score prediction right before kickoff. So let's first get to the inactives as you guys are entering. Again, thank you guys for joining me on Believers Talk. I can't wait, says Robert Jean. Yeah, listen, we had more time to savor the moment, right? We had more time to get ready today, more time to drink if you're into that. And so we're ready to go for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to say that a lot today. I can promise you that. So let's start with the inactives for the Las Vegas Raiders, as both their cornerbacks who were listed as questionable as of Friday are not on the inactive list. They're going to give it a go, which means they have their best corners in the game. I still think our offense can eat. I still think our wide receivers should do very good. Guys, if Josh Allen throws for 308 yards or more, he surpasses Drew Bledsoe for the most passing yards in Bills history after 4 weeks. There are a lot of records that can be broken today by this Buffalo Bills offense, which has been unbelievable the first 3 weeks, especially that game last week against the Rams. What a way to come back and win that one. Again, a little more stressful than we wanted. But, man, what about John Brown? John Brown is going to play. Matt Cap 4-0. Let's go. Absolutely. So let's get to the Las Vegas Raiders inactives for today. As again, I keep looking up, trying to watch this game. Odell has the ball again. Looks like he's going to get first down a lot more. He's actually going to score another touchdown. It's going to be Odell's second touchdown of the day. So it looks like Dallas will be thwarted off their comeback. But anyway, Las Vegas Raiders, you have the inactives there. You have Trent Brown. You have Brian Edwards, wide receiver. Rico Gafford, another wide receiver. You got safety Dylan Levitt. And you got offensive guard Patrick Omema. And then you got wide receiver Henry Ruggs. So 3 of their wide receivers are inactive for today's game. That means that their wide receiver core is going to take a hit during this game. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you're entering, getting you ready for the live play-by-play reaction to the Buffalo Bills game versus the Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders. Again, guys, I cannot show the game due to copyright. Scott Blakely's in the house. Let's go Buffalo, baby. Robert said, I feel nervous. No need to feel nervous. No need to feel nervous. I feel like I said, I feel like the Bills should win this game pretty easily, I think. Again, I'll give you my score right before kickoff of the game. So those are the inactives for the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll go through them again. You got Trent Brown, offensive tackle, Brian Edwards, wide receiver, Rico Gafford, wide receiver, Henry Ruggs, wide receiver, safety, Dylan Levitt, and then offensive guard, Patrick Omema. And again, guys, this should also help our defensive line out. We've talked in the past about our defensive line not being able to get pressure on the quarterback. I expect to see pressure on Derek Carr today. I expect to see a lot of pressure on Derek Carr today. I expect him to make a few mistakes. Hasn't made any mistakes, at least in the statistics sheet, so far this season, has thrown 0 interceptions. I expect to see his first, at least one, if not multiple, today in this game. So let's go to the Buffalo Bills inactives, and let's talk about what this means for the guys who are not inactive for this game. First, again, the well-known inactives. You got Jake Fromm going to be inactive for this game. Ike Bacher going to be inactive for this game. Del'Shawn Phillips still having issues with that injury, still inactive for this game. You got tight end Lee Smith. He was active last week, did score that 1 touchdown. Now with Dawson Knox back, he goes back on the inactive list. And Zach Moss still not 100% after that turf toe injury. Hey, Robert G. Welcome from Alaska. Browns score. I'm from Ohio, but screw the Browns. Kid Cam says, yeah, I was actually tossed between that game, man. Would like to see the Browns lose just because it's an AFC team, right? Whenever I see an NFC team play an AFC team, obviously the NFC team winning would help the Bills the most. So we saw Seattle have a little bit of struggle with Miami. They seem to be well on the way to victory there. We saw the Browns get out to a huge lead, almost blew it against Dallas, but did not. It looks like they'll be able to hold on. Am I watching the Cowboys game? I just turned it away from Red Zone. I've been watching Red Zone most of the morning, most of the afternoon before this game starts. So, yeah, I just turned it away from Red Zone. I saw Odell in the end zone celebrating. I think that touchdown stood, but let me know if I'm wrong. Watching the Cincinnati Jacksonville game right now. Cincinnati up 33-22, only 12 seconds left to go in that game. But we are less than 20 minutes away from kickoff between our Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. And as I said, guys, the Buffalo Bills have a chance to do some things that either haven't been done ever or haven't been done in quite some time. So let's talk about some of the stats that the Buffalo Bills are looking at. So first, let's look at this year so far. Okay, so far this year, the Buffalo Bills have had 29 big plays, which is second in the league, only behind the Rams. We saw their explosive offense last week. So a big play in the NFL is a rush for more than 10 yards or pass reception more than 20 yards. We have 29 plays that fit that description. Only one, again, better than us are the LA Rams with 31. So obviously this can be an explosive offense, and we expect to see the same thing here today. Josh Allen has 18 completions of more than 20 yards, or I'm sorry, more than 15 yards in the air. He has 18 completions, 489 yards, and a 75% completion percentage. So it's first in the league on every single category. So when they talk about him not being a long, Brown scored off a blocked kick. Oh, I didn't see it. Zay number 1 receiver. Yeah, Zay Jones is going to get a lot of looks today playing against his former team. George comes in and says, let's go, Buffalo. Guys, in the comment section, let me know your score predictions. What do you think the score is going to be for the game today between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills? Again, if you haven't already subscribed to Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills news, Buffalo Sabres news. We talked about Jack Eichel not too long ago and give you live play-by-play to every single Buffalo Bills game. Scott Blakely says 27-13 Buffalo. Josh Allen target is Cole Beasley. Think that Robert Jean thinks Cole Beasley's going to have another big day. Remember, he led receivers in yards last week against the Rams. Do you think Cole Beasley is going to be our leading receiver again today? I think that's going to be interesting. I think Stephon Diggs should have a big day as well. But that also means that our defensive line is intact, right? You talk about A.J. Epineza back in this game, Quentin Jefferson playing in this game, Vernon Butler, Mario Addison. All guys are active for this game. So we got a full onslaught of our 9 defensive linemen. We got our 6 normal wide receivers in there. You got Matt Barkley and Josh Allen as your quarterbacks. Your offensive line, again, our offensive line is what it is right now. We do have the opportunity to get give me a second here. I can't wait. Go Bills, says James C. Diggs is going to eat, says John Doe. Broncos and Saints covered for me. Hey, there you go. There you go. It's going to be a fun day. Oh, I didn't know the Broncos already. Oh, the Broncos play on Thursday. That's right. They played the Jets, who look great, right? As a Bills fan, again, I'm okay with the Jets keeping Adam Gase as long as they want. I think that he has been a completely 38-17. That's actually going to be very, very close to my score, George Orlando. Very close to my score. But like I said earlier, guys, with 308 passing yards, Josh Allen will surpass Drew Bledsoe and set a new franchise record for throwing yards in the first 4 games of a season. Drew Bledsoe had 1,345 passing yards in 2002. Again, Josh Allen just needs 308 yards to surpass that. With 50-plus receiving yards in today's game, Devin Singletary can become the first Bills running back to have back-to-back 50-yard receiving games since LaShawn McCoy did it in 2016. With a win, the Bills can start 4-0 for the first time since 2008. So, and with this win, if they win, Coach McDermott would get his 29th win as a Buffalo Bill, tying Wade Phillips for 4th all-time already, right? It's only been, 3-4 seasons, and already we're talking about him tying 4th all-time. George Allen says 38-24. I'm pumped for this game, says Ray Dizzy. Hopefully, this can be a hell of a good game. Go Raiders. I know I have some Raiders people in the house, so good luck to you guys the rest of the way. Obviously, we'll be cheering against you in this game, but hey, good luck to you guys the rest of the way. You got a tough division with the Chiefs there, and the Chargers look pretty good today, too. Keep liking this. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the channel. Again, share this video. Let people know we're live. Again, whether you can watch the game or you want to hang out with other Bills or Raiders fans, or if you can't watch the game, the only way you can listen is by listening to radio, listening to live play-by-play. We got you covered right here. And then you can still chat in the comment section. Again, guys, this goes so much better if you guys chat. Reggie says, same goes to you, Bills. Listen, again, it's one game, right? Normally, we only play each other once every 2 to 3 years. So we'll take the game, and then we'll move on and wish you guys the best of luck. Obviously, 35-19 Bills. At this point, I'm just hoping and wishing luck that this season, the NFL season, is able to finish, right? Go start to finish. We've heard about the pandemic and the effects it's had on the NFL season. We know the Chiefs game against New England is set for tomorrow now. Monday night has a doubleheader. You got the Chiefs playing New England, and then you got the normal Monday night game that was the Falcons and Green Bay. So that's going to be a good one. Bills never won a Super Bowl. Correct. We've never won a Super Bowl. Thank you, King Cam. Again, like the stream and subscribe. And then you got the Pittsburgh Steelers Titans game that was completely delayed. And now, luckily for them, there was a way they could get the game in by moving the Ravens Steelers game to week 8 and letting the Titans play the Steelers on week 7, giving the Ravens a week 7 bye week, and the Steelers and Titans get an early bye week 4, by not playing this week. So Bengals won, said Robert Jean. Let's go through some scores from today. Okay, obviously the 1 o'clock games winding down, 4:15 here on the East Coast. So we got 10 minutes left until the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. So let's go through some finals. Obviously, Thursday, you had the Denver Broncos beating the New York Jets. The Carolina Panthers, now 2-2, beat the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals fall to 2-2. Carolina wins 31-21. Jacksonville loses to Cincinnati 33-25. Detroit got out to a big lead, 14-0 lead against the Saints. Saints come back. Saints come marching back and win that one 35-29. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Houston Texans. Texans now fall to 0-4 on the season. Minnesota wins 31-23. Another 31-23 final. Seattle beats Miami. Again, it was a much closer game than a lot of people predicted. A much closer game than even the 8-point spread makes it seem like. But man, Seattle able to hold on, going to Miami, long trip for them, and beat the Dolphins. Dolphins fall to 1-3. Tampa Bay beats the Chargers. Again, the Chargers got to a pretty good lead, 21-7 in that one. And Tampa Bay came back. Tom Brady with 5 passing touchdowns in this game. Baltimore beats Washington 31-17. Again, there was pretty much no doubt there. Just had to get the game going. And then the Dallas Cowboys trailing Cleveland 47-38 there. The Rams game against the Giants has started. So those are the games. We have 2 games at the 4:25 hour. Again, the Steelers were supposed to play at 4:25, but that game got postponed. You got the Bills and Vegas playing, and then you got the Colts and Bears playing at 4:25 as well. Tonight, you got the Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Hey, everyone, 40 points coming, 4-0. Fitz solid, Brady not fair, says Krabby Kale. That Miami team is going to be good in years to come. I completely agree with that. We need to take advantage of being able to beat the Miami Dolphins this season and maybe next season. But I think what Flores and those boys are doing over there is a good sign of things to come if you are a Miami Dolphins fan. I expect to see some big improvement from them here in the future. But all depends on Tua, right? I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick looks good, but he's not their quarterback of the future. There's a reason why there's some grays and not long beard. It all depends on Tua Tagovailoa. So let's get back to some stats. Now, this one seems a little far-fetched. I don't think the Buffalo Bills will go over 500 offensive yards today, but if they do, with 534 yards of total offense on Sunday, the Bills can surpass the team record set 91 for most yards through 4 games. So all it takes is 534 yards. I would love to see it. I would love to see us go all day, but I just don't see that happening. This marks with Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, and John Brown, but all three having over 150 yards. It's the first time that after 3 games, Bills trio has surpassed 150 yards since 2002 when Eric Moulds, Peerless Price, and Josh Reed did. Remember, that was the year that Eric Moulds had 100 receptions. I think Peerless Price had like 96. He was right behind him. So it's going to be interesting to see how this season plays out for those 3. And Sean McDermott has played in 2 new stadiums in his career, and the Bills are 2-0. So hopefully we move to 3-0 today. So that's the news right now. Hit that like button. Late night coming. Absolutely. 9:15 there, says Father Snowman. Where are you at, Father Snowman? I'm not sure if I ever knew that. My blow-up doll predicts the Bills win 60-3. Are you blow-up dolls? Did you get permission to take your blow-up dolls and put them in the stadium? Even though we're away, you can have that big screen playing the game. You can sit outside in Buffalo. I hear it's nice weather in Buffalo. Probably pretty nice weather in Vegas as well. London, says Father Stone. Well, thank you for joining me from London. I really do appreciate it. It is going to be a late night for you. I hope that make it a little entertaining at least. And hopefully tomorrow you decide to take the day off of work. They did go to Vegas. Oh, the blow-up dolls went to Vegas. They all a charter plane went to Vegas. Remember me, the Rams say, hey, Eddie, I do remember you. I hope you're enjoying your game, and I hope that you guys have a good rest of the season. You're playing against an NFC East team, so you should get the victory. I'm just saying the NFC East does not look that good, so hopefully you guys get that victory today. Fausto says retired. Perfect. It doesn't matter how late. Hey, open up another cold one. Let's have a good time watching this game. Eddie says they already scored. Bills tight ends will get yards. No Lee Smith. Yeah, no Lee Smith. It'll be interesting to see what Knox does. Knox, of course, coming off that concussion. So interesting to see what he will do for the Buffalo Bills as we get ready for this game. 4:25 kickoff between our Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Zay Jones, Ray Dizzy brings up a good point. Zay Jones facing his former team. But as I said with Buffalo, listen, I've always liked Zay Jones. I thought the pick, Eastern Carolina, in the second round, he still is the team lead, holds the team record for most receptions in a season. I liked the pick in the second round. However, what I didn't like is how the Buffalo Bills used him. And unfortunately, in this scenario, Las Vegas has the same problem. Zay Jones is not a number 1 wide receiver. Zay Jones is a slot receiver. And there's nothing wrong with being a good slot receiver. We see what Cole Beasley can do. We see what other good slot receivers have done in the past. Nothing wrong with being a good slot receiver. Nothing wrong with getting a good slot receiver in the second round, especially in today's offenses. But you can't use him as a number 1, unfortunately, due to all the Raiders' injuries. Vladimir says the Bills win 36-16. Kansas game, 1:20 a.m. start. Oof, that's a rough one. That means that the Packers game's a 2:20 a.m. start time for you. I saw last night someone wrote we played Woods last week, play Zay this week, and Sammy next week. Yeah. We go back to back. We don't play Sammy next week, though. We play the Titans, or are scheduled to play the Titans next week at least. I'm watching the Saints game, says Robert Jean. The Saints, that game's pretty much over, right? The Saints are killing the Lions, at least last I saw. Vegas in a dome, 68. So, beautiful in Vegas. Moss and Knox will play today. That is correct. Moss and Knox will play today. Let me go through the inactives again for everybody. So for the Buffalo Bills, your inactives are Jake Fromm, quarterback. He's going to be inactive again unless something happens to Matt Barkley or Josh Allen throughout the season. Zach Moss, running back, he's inactive, has that turf toe issue. Deshaun Phillips, he's been dealing with an injury for 3 weeks now. He's inactive for this game. Ike Bakker, offensive tackle, you know that he's probably going to be inactive again unless something happens to our offensive line. And Lee Smith, all inactive today for the Buffalo Bills. Moving on to Las Vegas Raiders, you got Trent Brown, offensive tackle. He's listed as inactive for this game. 3 wide receivers inactive for this game. That might be a huge advantage for the Buffalo Bills. How about Brian Edwards, Rico Gaffard, and Henry Ruggs all out today. Safety Dylan Livette out, and Patrick Omama also out, offensive guard. So not only do you have an offensive tackle and offensive guard out today, you have 3 wide receivers. Should work out well for the Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, as you're coming in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, leave a comment. Like I said, I always like going through those. I normally go through the games and my picks for the games, but obviously it's 425, so most of my picks have already been proven right or wrong, so we don't need to go through that. This year, Josh Norman is going to get a pick within the next week or so. I would love to see Josh Norman be a big factor in today's game. We all know that he was taken off the inactive roster yesterday, so he can play in this game. Again, Cam Lewis was released. Cam Lewis is now on the practice squad, so we still have the rights to Cam Lewis. But we now have Josh Norman on this team. How many snaps will he take? I don't think there's going to be that many, right? Again, first day coming off the inactive roster yesterday, inactive list yesterday. He did practice with the team all week, so he should be good to go. But we will see what happens. They do have Nelson Aguilar, so I'm talking about Zay Jones and Nelson Aguilar as your top 2 weapons. I'm sorry, Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders fans, that's not a good 1-2 punch, right? I mean, you look at Nelson Aguilar last year with the Eagles, and you look at Zay Jones. Again, Zay Jones, a great slot receiver, but I just don't know if he's a true number 1. Nelson Aguilar, no way he's a number 1. So you might have problems in the air attack, but we'll see. I think Derek Carr might be able to find some weapons if he's given time. Fight with Zay. I think that we're gonna have Travis White on Nelson Aguilar, and so you'll have either Levi Wallace or Josh Norman on Zay Jones as the game is getting ready to come on here on CBS between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, if you want a fun drinking game, every time I say Oakland Raiders, we'll all have a drink together. We might be a drunken fool bunch by the end of it, but let's have fun. Let's do it that way. Just remind me in the chat if I say Oakland during the game to take a drink, and we'll play along with me. We'll have a good time. Again, 4:25 kickoff, the first 4:25 game this season for our Buffalo Bills. Oakland, here we go. Here it starts. Las Vegas, used to those 4:25 starts, but 4:25 on the West Coast would be close to a 1 o'clock start time here. It's a 1 o'clock start time on the West Coast, I should say. So it should be all right. I have this game over 52.5. So the game's getting ready to start. You got Spiro Deeds and Adam Archuleta doing the play-by-play. So hang in here, guys. All right, listen, I don't even know their names. I don't know who these guys are. But you definitely want to listen to play-by-play right here on Billievers Talk. Again, thank you guys for joining me. I'll give you my score. My score, like I said, some of you got close to it. Henry Riggs is playing. He's listed as an active. According to Roto World, Henry Ruggs is inactive for today's game. But anyway, that's according to Roto World or RotoWire.com. That's why I got my inactive list for today's game. Make sure it's week 4, not week 3. Maybe I accidentally clicked week 3 and not week 4. Nope, that's week 4. Says that Henry Ruggs is inactive for today's game. But guys, my score is going to be, I want Kevin Harlan to announce the game. Well, then you'd miss out on me. And I know you want to be here to listen to me announce this game. So my prediction for this game is 38-13 Bills over the Raiders. I know that the Bills defense has been looking a little lax lately, has been getting a lot of pressure from the press and things like that. So they want to step up in this game. I think that Coach McDermott and Coach Leslie Frazier are going to have the defense step up a little bit as we get ready for kickoff here. It looks like the Raiders are going to be kicking off to our Buffalo Bills. The Bills will start with the offense. I was so close. King Gam said 38-14. Yeah, I'm not sure if they get 2 touchdowns in this one. Hope our run defense shows up. Well, forget your run defense. If Josh Jacobs has himself a day, the Bills could be in for a long day as well. Talk about that rush offense. James Williams comes in and says, let's go Buffalo. Absolutely, let's get this done. Devin Moss, no pushover. Well, Moss isn't active for this game, so we actually have Devin Singletary and TJ Yeldon in this one. You still have Isaiah McKenzie on those nice jet sweeps that we like to run. So there's still some threat in the run game there. Devin Singletary definitely not a pushover, but yeah, you do have TJ Yeldon in for Zach Moss. Zach Moss out with turf toe. The kickoff is in the air, and we are underway here in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas as the Las Vegas Raiders kick the ball out of the end zone. So the Buffalo Bills will start with the ball first and 10 at the 25. Here comes Josh Allen. And like I said, guys, with 308 yards, Josh Allen will become the Buffalo Bills all-time passing leader after 4 weeks. Again, if you're just joining me, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. The stadium does look incredible. I was actually hoping that I could make it to Vegas for this game. Unfortunately, obviously, no one there in Vegas is at the game. So Josh Allen starts the game under center. You got a single back set, Devin Singletary alone in the backfield. You got 2 wide receivers up top, 1 going in motion now. And in fact, we start the game off with that jet sweep with McKenzie. He loses about 2 to 3 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Buffalo Bills. Oakland Raiders defense. There you go, Ray Dizzy, talking about the Raiders defense stepping it up. So it's going to be a 2nd and 13 for the Buffalo Bills. 14:40 to go, first play of the game. Robert Jean says, what? No, we can't start that way. We don't want to start that way. I hate bad starts, and that's where we get off here. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. You got Singletary to his left. It looks like Brown to the top of the screen. McKenzie going in motion again. Allen has time to throw, looking, finds Singletary and gets maybe 2 yards, gets to the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 for our Buffalo Bills. 14:10 to go here in the first quarter. It says if I do go to a Bills game, do a vlog. I try when I go to my Bills games, I do like a pregame and go live at halftime as well, just to hang out with you guys. Robert G not happy to start off this game. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. You do have Singletary to his right, just 2 wide receivers and Dawson Knox to the top of the screen. Knox going into motion. 1 wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. Looks like there is going to be encroachment on the defense, so that's going to get us 5 yards. So what was a 3rd and 11 now becomes a 3rd and 6. The Rams just fumbled. He's Eddie says coming in here, keeping us up to date on the LA Rams. Again, I want the Rams to wipe the floor with the Giants, and they should. Again, these NFC East teams not looking good at all. So a false start or encroachment by the Oakland Raiders means that's now 3rd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. 13:25 to go here in the first quarter. Allen shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Singletary lined up as a wide receiver. Allen looking, again, has a nice clean pocket. Looking, has a receiver at midfield. That's Stephon Diggs with the catch. So that's going to be a first down, first completion of the day. And Diggs and whoever's guarding him for the Raiders, jawing back and forth. That's 24 Abram jawing with them a little bit as they go back to their huddle. But big completion there by Josh Allen to midfield, to Stephon Diggs. And that's going to bring up a first down. Boy, again, a good clean pocket for Josh Allen. And we do want to make sure we keep it that way. We don't want to see Josh Allen getting hit. And it does show improvement by our offensive line. We've seen Brian Winters have problems so far this year. So we'll keep an eye on him. 24 is feisty, says Krabby Kale. Hey, Ma, how you doing? Let's go Buffalo. Allen shotgun again. Trying to set up a screen to Diggs. Diggs drops it, so it's an incomplete pass. Going to set up a 2nd and 10 close to midfield. Allen working that hard count. Says King Cam. Drew the encroachment on the last series, helped out making it a 3rd and 6. So we'll see what the Buffalo Bills can do here. But the Bills at midfield, 2nd and 10. 12:41 to go here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Bills got the ball first, and they are driving. You got Allen in shotgun formation, Singletary to his left, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Allen gets the snap, looking downfield. Looking over the middle, it looks like he has Diggs again, this time at the 35-yard line for another Buffalo Bills first down. So first 2 completions to wide receivers, both to Diggs. Like I said, I expect Diggs to have a big day today. Again, guys, while you're here, hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate all you guys being in the chat today. I know weird start time for the Buffalo Bills, 4:25, but I appreciate you guys all coming in, tuning in for I hope to be a Buffalo Bills victory. Buffalo Bills wideouts this season, 2nd in the NFL in receptions, 2nd with receiving yards, and 3rd in receiving touchdowns. So the Buffalo Bills wide receivers killing it right now. Buffalo, Singletary to Allen's right as he's in shotgun again. Allen going to get hit as he throws, but he completes it to Singletary. Singletary gets inside the 30, able to break off a tackler, but he's tripped up at about the 29-yard line, going to bring a 2nd and 4. Allen got hit as he threw that ball. Josh Allen has proven everyone wrong. he will get an award, I believe, MVP at some point. I'm not sure if this year will be his year. We saw Russell struggle a little bit today, so if Allen has a really good day, maybe he'll surpass Russell Wilson as far as MVP talk so far this season. But I just don't know if this year is his year, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, there's still a long way to go. 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills, 11:20 to go here in the first quarter. Allen now under center as you have Singletary in the backfield, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. You have McKenzie going in motion again. This one's first run by Singletary. He gets about the 27-yard line for a gang of Raiders tacklers come in. They don't tackle him, but they stop his momentum, and he'll be tackled short of the first down. They're giving him 3rd and 1. Does he have a backup thrower? Who have a backup thrower? I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about Allen? Allen's backup is going to be Matt Barkley. That's the Buffalo Bills' backup quarterback. So we got 3rd and 1 here for the Buffalo Bills. Again, Las Vegas 2-1 on the season. Looks like they have an injury on the play. Looks like number 29, Joyner, is injured on the play, holding his right shoulder. So he's going to have he's going to need help getting off field. He's actually now down on a knee, as I hear good luck from a couple buddies, and Jeremy from Where the Stampede, also a buddy. But make sure if you guys haven't gone to wherethestampede.com, you do that. No turnover on first drive. If lost by Allen. I don't know what that means, Kirby Cal, sorry. So I think I'm caught up on the comments. We're at commercial break now as the injury timeout has come. So let me go through some of the scores. Again, most of the 1 o'clock games are final. We'll get the Rams score, and I think the Colts Browns score as well, as that game just started. The Rams are up 7-0. The Giants in the red zone at the end of the first quarter there. You got the Colts and Bears game just starting, 11:43 to go in the first quarter. That game is 0-0. Here are your finals. You got the Saints beating the Lions 35-29. You got the Panthers beating the Cardinals 31-21. The Cincinnati Bengals getting their first win of the season, beating the Jaguars 33-25. The Cleveland Browns put up a big number on Dallas, winning 49-38. You got the Minnesota Vikings winning 31-23. You got the Seahawks winning 31-23 as well over the Dolphins. You got the Chargers losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 38-31. And then the Baltimore Ravens beating the Washington football team 31-17. Did Tampa win? No, Tampa did come back to win by Tom Brady's 5 passing touchdowns. I need beer, can't spell. 21 like. Hey guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Again, I really do appreciate it. And share this video if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends. Let them know that we are live for the 4:25 game between our Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Another drink for me. As again, guys, we're gonna play a little drink game every time I say Oakland, which probably will be a lot. I have to take a drink, and maybe you guys will join me. Still at commercial break as the Las Vegas Raiders had an injury on the field. I think it was Joyner was injured, so we're at commercial break right now. Bills will have the ball 3rd and 1 at the Las Vegas Raiders 26-yard line. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we do here on 3rd and 1. I say if we don't get it early in the game, first possession, you got to kick that field goal. Haven't seen too much out of Tyler Bass so far this season. Haven't needed to. After that first game, he tried 4 field goals. I think he's only had 1 field goal since then. All the rest of it, extra points, went 5 for 5 at extra points last week. No field goals needed. So time to drink some water. Let's get more people in here. Absolutely. Let's get some more people in here. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this live stream of the game. We're back here for this 3rd and 1, 10:50 to go in the first quarter. Bills still on their first drive. Bills start with the ball. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Allen looking deep, has a guy open, and that's a touchdown. That's Gabe Davis with the touchdown, and the Buffalo Bills go up 6-0. Gabe Davis, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season. Great job there. 8 plays, 75 yards, ending with a beautiful 26-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis on 3rd and 1. So the Buffalo Bills go up 6-0 on their first drive. He also had Diggs open. Looks like the secondary didn't really do a good job on any of the wide receivers on that route. But Davis does get the touchdown. So with 10:37 to go here in the first quarter, Buffalo Bills up 6-0. Extra point up. The extra point is good. So with 10:37 to go here in the first quarter, Bills get the ball first and drive downfield. Josh Allen goes 6 for 7 on the drive. Scott Blake comes in and says, wow, absolutely. Buffalo up 7-0. Getting ready to kick the ball off to the Oakland Raiders, to the Las Vegas Raiders. There's another drink. Matt Cap says, hell yeah. Nice first drive. Absolutely. It was a great first drive by the Buffalo Bills. Got helped out a little bit by that encroachment by the Las Vegas Raiders there on that 3rd and 11 to make it 3rd and 6. I appreciate that. But than that, yeah, great first drive by the Buffalo Bills, moving downfield and just scoring a touchdown. Great drive there, starting off 7-0. Too easy, man. Defense won't work. Okay, now the defense, let's go. Absolutely, yeah, it's just juice. I just fake everyone out on the screen. It's called adult juice. Rookie of the year says King Cam. Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is having a great year as a wide receiver. I think that you're going to have a tough time beating out Joe Burrow for Rookie of the Year over there in Cincinnati. He's looking pretty good to start off his career. But yeah, Gabe Davis having a great start to his season, to his career for the Buffalo Bills. It may just be because I'm a Bills fan, but I'm more impressed with Davis than CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy. I haven't really heard too much about Jerry Jeudy, but CeeDee Lamb is a problem there. I think Dallas has a good receiver there as well. Oakland takes out the end zone, but only gets to the 15-yard line. So with 10:32 to go, the Buffalo Bills will start on defense at the 15-yard line. The Las Vegas Raiders, Derek Carr coming out again, missing 3 wide receivers today. A huge loss. Now they have Aguilar and Zay Jones as their main weapons for today's game. Obviously, the big concern if you're a Buffalo Bills fan is how do the Bills do against that running attack with Josh Jacobs in there. Josh Jacobs was a beast last week's man. Beast all season. I think it was week 1. He scored 3 rushing touchdowns. So we'll see what happens here as Buffalo Bills switch up defensive tackles. Aguilar going in motion. Derek Carr going to throw on first down. Has an open receiver. Was an out route to number 12. That would be Zay Jones. Zay Jones getting a completion early for 9 yards. Going to be in a 2nd and 1 for the Las Vegas Raiders. 8 in the box, please. They had 8 in the box on that first play. Gabe Davis looks like Nipsey Hussle. Time for the D to step up. Absolutely, guys. Again, 2nd and 1, 10:21 to go here in the first quarter. First drive for the Las Vegas Raiders. Jacobs' first carry of the game. He gets stopped by Edmonds for about 1.5 yards, but it's enough for the first down. So Jacobs picks up the first down there after a 9-yard completion to Zay Jones. Jacobs gets the ball and gets about a 2-yard carry. Edmonds with a nice tackle on that play. Who was on Zay on that play? I believe it was Levi Wallace, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go back to see who was on Zay on that one. But they have Jacobs in the backfield, Derek Carr under center. You got Zay Jones, it looks like going in motion. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom as they have an offset I formation. Derek Carr going back to throw again. Over the middle of the field, incomplete. Overthrows his receiver. It looked like Poyer there had a chance for an interception, but he overthrew everybody. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. D. Marlowe says King Cam was on the coverage of Zay Jones on that first play. So Derek Carr overthrew. The moment he overthrew the ball, he looked over the sideline and said, my bad. I missed everybody. So 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. They got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Number 12 is on the bottom of the screen. I'm so hard. Jalen Ramsey is guarding Golden Tate, and they have some beef. Fake end around handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs gets about 7 to 8 yards on the play before he's gang tackled. Edmonds in on that tackle as well. Going to bring about 3rd and 2 for the Las Vegas Raiders. The screen says 2nd and 2, but it's definitely 3rd and 2. Yeah, they just switched it to 3rd and 2. After the incompletion on first down, Jacobs with 8 yards on 2nd down. Jacobs goes to the sideline for this 3rd and 2. You got 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. You got run back 2 Carr's right. And that's who gets the ball. Number 30 for the Raiders picks up a first down, gets to about the 40-yard line, and it's going to be another 1st and 10 for the Oakland Raiders. Number 30 for Oakland for the Las Vegas. Gets another first down for the Raiders. Raiders moving downfield on this defense. Again, defense is a concern for our Buffalo Bills. Want to see them tighten up a little bit. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10. 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bills showing blitz. Derek Carr going to change the play at the line of scrimmage as Milano looked like he was going to come in for the blitz. They do send some pressure. He'll get the ball away. It's tipped and almost intercepted by Is that Wallace? Yeah, Wallace almost had the interception, and Wallace is down. Not sure if he what happened there, but Wallace is down, and he looks hurt as he's not getting up. I thought Wallace was just upset he didn't get the pick. But Wallace is definitely down on the play. Not sure what happened. Not sure. It looks like he's pointing to his. I'm not sure if I'm not sure the ball got inside his helmet and got him in the eye. No. Not sure what happened, but it looks like he's pointing to his helmet. Something's wrong, but we'll take a commercial break. Robert Jean says, be right back. As the Buffalo Bills up 7-0, the Las Vegas Raiders have the ball and moving it pretty well. Unfortunately for the Buffalo Bills, Levi Wallace goes down. Norman comes in. Norman has to come in at this point, right? You have Dean Marlowe possibly coming in, for the Bills. But we'll see how serious the injury is as well. I didn't see what happened. I have no idea what happened. I'm not sure if he hyperextended his elbow on the fall. I'm not sure what happened there. Hopefully it's nothing serious against Levi Wallace, but that does mean Josh Norman will be coming into the game. So again, the Bills leading this one 7-0. They got the ball first. They scored on their first drive. Unfortunately, Levi Wallace is down, so we do have to take an injury timeout. But the Las Vegas Raiders are moving the ball downfield right now, close to midfield. 7-0 Buffalo, but Vegas on their first drive. You got the Rams up 7-3 on the New York Giants, and you got the Colts up 7-0 on the Bears. So those are the only 4:25 game or 4 o'clock games on the NFL slate this week. Again, I think the Steelers game was supposed to be at 4 o'clock, but that got postponed due to Titans players testing positive. Luckily for the NFL, they were able to work out something, shift some things around to get that game in. We did have Cam Newton, those concerns there, obviously, but would have loved to pick there. Hope Wallace isn't too hurt. I do agree with you, Dragon Wolf. I'm not sure. I don't think Wallace expected that ball to come. It was deflected and went to him, but I'm not sure exactly what happened to him on the play. Looked like he was just defending an out route, and when the ball came to him, I'm not sure if he hyperextended his elbow after he fell, but we'll see what happens. We'll try to hear to see what went on there, but yeah, we're not too sure at this time. Come back to some of these other 1 o'clock games. Again, some really wild 1 o'clock games today, and some finals. Not too much going on as far as helpful for the Buffalo Bills. Both the Jets on Thursday and the Dolphins lost, so that's a good thing. Obviously, New England will play tomorrow, so we'll wait to see what happens with them. But those are some of the games coming up. As we come back from commercial break, they're kind of showing off this new Vegas stadium, which, again, we were hoping was going to be filled with fans, and I was hoping to be able to go to Vegas for this game. I'm watching the game and listening to you. Hey, Sonny, how you doing? Hey, let's go, Buffalo. So Wallace is off the field. You got Derek Carr under center. You got one guy, single back set. He fakes the pitch to him, screen pass. That's to Zay Jones, but good job coming up and stopping that play before it even gets going. Good job there by Hyde, and I'm not sure who else was in on that tackle. I'm going to have to wait and see who else. Now, they do show Norman. Josh Norman is in the game, but I think it was Poyer and Hyde who came up on that tackle of Zay Jones. So it's going to be about 3rd down for the Raiders, 3rd and 11 as they look at Levi Wallace. Looks like they're looking at his leg over there on the sideline. Derek Carr in shotgun formation. Jacobs to his left. Carr back to pass. Has time to throw, finds an open guy downfield, and it's complete to Zay Jones. That time White was on Jones, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas, again, now in Buffalo territory. Too much time. He had a lot of time back there. That defensive line unable to get to Derek Carr. And again, anytime you give an NFL quarterback that much time, he's going to find someone open. Edmonds originally had the lane, so he couldn't throw over Edmonds. But since he had so much time, Zay Jones kept going on the route, and was able to get open. And 1st and 10 inside Buffalo Bills territory at the 44-yard line. They run it on Jacobs on 1st down. Good job there by the Buffalo Bills, including Josh Norman. In fact, that might be Josh Norman's 1st tackle with the Buffalo Bills. Norman gets him for a 3-yard loss. So it's going to be about 2nd and 13 for the Las Vegas Raiders as they show the Colts touchdown going up 7-0. Allie Cox with a 13-yard receiving touchdown. So you got Derek Carr under center. You got offset I formation. Josh Jacobs in the backfield as Las Vegas has a 2nd and 13. Eddie says Tom Brady 42 and still put up numbers. Daniel Jones got sacked by Jalen Ramsey. Derek Carr going to throw on 2nd and 13. Has a wide open fullback, number 45. Gets about 10 yards on the play before he's forced out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short 3 before Travis White forced him out of bounds. So 6:14 to go here in the first quarter. They're actually giving him more than that. They're saying it's 3rd and 1. So Buffalo playing a little fullback there, and he beats us for 12 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. 6 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-0. Raiders already 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. Offside formation again. 15 goes in motion. They do give it to the fullback, and he's going to be stopped for a loss on the play. Going to be a loss of 2. He was able to get away from the first rush of Hughes and someone else, but then he spun right into Murphy. So it's going to be about 4th and long 2 on the play. Jim Tripp says, called it. How about a stop? And Scott Blakely says, nice. So it looks like they have set for a long field goal here. It's going to be close. I don't know how good Oakland's Las Vegas's field goal kicker is. It looks like they're going to try a 54-yard field goal attempt to get on the board themselves. 5:10 to go here in the first quarter. First drive for the Las Vegas Raiders ends in a 3-point attempt. Kick is up. Kick is right down center. And it is good. So with 5:02 to go here in the first quarter, both teams having their first drives. Buffalo's ends in a touchdown, and the Las Vegas Raiders got on the board with a field goal. So it is now 7-3 Buffalo. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this 425 live edition of Believers Talk as the Bills go up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, the Bills got the ball first, drove down the field, and scored 7 points on a 26-yard Josh Allen touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. And then the Oakland Raiders responded, drove downfield pretty well, luckily for the Buffalo Bills, stopping their fullback. Thank you, Jim Tripp. I really appreciate it. And yeah, wide right, it wasn't. Of course, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys. Again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't shared this video, that's really one of the best ways you can help out this channel. I really do appreciate it. Again, just share this. Hope the defense finds itself in this game. Would love to see that. We had Josh Jacobs on that drive. Not do too much. He had a couple good carries, 3 carries for 7 yards on that drive, and it was Ingold who got the carry, who lost a yard on that 3rd and 1 play that led to the field goal. So 5:07 to go here in the first quarter. The Bills will get the ball back up 7-3. Only 2 other 4 o'clock games. I normally keep you up to date on the scores during commercial breaks. Obviously today, the last games keep on track of. We'll go over some of the finals as well throughout the day. But the Rams up 7-3 on the Giants. And like I said just a little bit earlier, the Colts up 7-0 on the Bears. Tonight's game is the Eagles going to San Fran. Hard to believe that with a win, the 1-2-1 Philadelphia Eagles would then be on top of their division, with the Cowboys and Redskins losing. Even the Giants, but the Giants don't have a win yet. So yeah, with both the Washington football team and the Cowboys losing today, that means that if the Eagles were to win tonight at 1-2-1, they would be winning their division. I'll trade TDs for field goals all day, says Jim Tripp. Absolutely. I will do that as well. I'll happily trade touchdowns for field goals. Josh Allen looking good so far in this one. Again, we'll talk more about stats at halftime. But right now, that last drive, it was 6 for 7. Give me a second here. Get back to the Bills game. He was 6 for 7 on that first drive. 5 for 6 for 70 yards and a touchdown. So a great drive to start things off for the Bills, led to 7 points. And then the Raiders come back with a field goal. So 7-3. Buffalo will be getting the ball back here for their second drive of the game. What did I say the final score is going to be? 38-13? Okay. All right. I'll still hold to that. 38-13 final score, Buffalo. That's my prediction. Again, remind me of your predictions over in the comment section if you'd like. See how close we get at the end of this game. Again, I'm playing a drink game. Every time I say the former city of the Las Vegas Raiders, I have to take a drink. I've done it quite a few times already today. So we'll see what happens. Another kick goes into the end zone. So the Buffalo Bills will start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Yeah, like I said, Josh Allen's 5 for 6 on his first drive for 70 yards and that touchdown. So a great start for Josh Allen. Great start for this Buffalo Bills offense. Do I give score updates on other games? Yes, I do. And today it's gonna be a lot less to keep track of because it's only 3-4 o'clock games. The Bills game here got the Colts and Bears, and then you also got the Rams and Giants. So Allen's gonna start this drive under center. Hands ball off to Singletary. Singletary has a lane, gets it to 35. Looks like there's going to be a flag. Looks like it's come back for a hold on one of our wide receivers. It was a 9-yard gain for Devin Singletary, but looks like either Diggs or the other wide receiver that's on that side got caught with a hold from where the flag came in at. So we'll see what they say. 4:55 to go here in the first quarter. Got holding on the offense, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty number 14. So Stephon Diggs with the holding call, tried to open up the lane even more for Singletary. Didn't really need to do that. Would have got 9 yards on first down. Instead, we got 1st and 20. There was no need, in my opinion, for Diggs to do that, to set that defense up from behind now instead of having a 2nd and 1. So the Bills will have the ball 1st and 20 instead from their own 15-yard line. 19th penalty of the season for the Buffalo Bills, something that we need to keep an eye on as the season goes on. It's going to be 1st and 13, so it's from where the ball was or where the holding was from. So Cole Beasley with his first catch gets it to the 29-yard line. Going to remember a 2nd and about 6 for the Buffalo Bills. There's a flag on this play, though. Allen moving to the line of scrimmage like it's not going to be on them. Looks like this one's going to be on Oakland. Personal foul, roughing the passer. I meant Las Vegas. Roughing the passer on number 90. That's Chris Smith of the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Buffalo Bills will get a 1st down. Chris Smith came across and twirled Allen's leg up, trying to get Allen for the sack. So he gets called for the 15-yard penalty. 4:20 to go. Buffalo up 7-3. Buffalo driving down the field. Gruden not happy with the call. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. That's okay. I'll make up for that. Well, he did on one play. So 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. Allen back to throw. Throws it to, is that Diggs again? Diggs with another catch, an out route for, I'm not sure if they're giving 1st down, 9 yards on the play. They're actually ruling it incomplete. The statistician having a hard time keeping track of the scoreboard, but no, they're giving them 1st down, so it's going to be a 10-yard completion to Diggs. Going to be a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Keep moving those chains. That offense looking really good the first 3 weeks, and nothing has changed so far in the first drive and a half here. So Diggs already had 3 receptions for 46 yards. Bills in Las Vegas Raiders. I almost said Las Vegas Raiders territory. McKenzie gets the ball, and oh, wow, good tackle by number 24 of the Raiders. The Bills tried some trickery, tried to hit McKenzie on the jet sweep, and then brought it back to Brown, and Brown was trying to take it outside, but Abram was having none of it, and it was for a 3-yard loss as Brown was trying to come around to the other side. Abram sniffed it out, was not blocked, and got Brown for a 3-yard loss. Allen misses the block there. I'm sorry, that's not Brown, that's Roberts who was on the other side of that. So 2nd and 13 now for the Buffalo Bills. Jim Chip says move the chains. Well, now we're behind the chains on a 2nd and 13. Allen in shotgun. He has Singletary to his left. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Looking up there. Now he's had some pressure. Getting away from the pressure. Able to throw it out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Buffalo Bills. 2:41 to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-3. Really facing the first 3rd and long of the game. As the Brown was open to start his starter's route, but wasn't able to get open until after Josh Allen threw the ball away. So, and the Raiders did get pressure on Allen on that play. Haven't got much pressure on him so far on the day, but they got pressure on him there. So it's going to set up 3rd and 13, trying to do too much trickery, says King Cam. It's the first time they tried to play like that all season. So I'm not too upset about it. But yeah, Abram just made a good play. Trips to the top of the screen as you have Josh Allen in shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver to the bottom. Looks like that's McKenzie who gets the ball. McKenzie gets a 1st down and gets the ball to about the 30-yard line before he's tackled by a group of Raiders. So a good job there getting the 1st down. McKenzie with his first catch of the day, and he gets the ball well into Oakland territory to the 30-yard line. Going to be a 1st and 10 for our Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Again, 4:25 start time to play the Oakland Drink up. Play the Las Vegas Raiders. Bills score on their first drive to make it 7-0. The Raiders come back and score, making it 7-3. Allen shotgun formation again. Quick out route to Roberts this time. Roberts gets to 25 before he is taken down. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Roberts with his first reception. So that means we've had Roberts get a reception. We've had McKenzie get a reception. We have Diggs with a few receptions. We had Beasley get a reception. We're still missing one guy. Let's see when John Brown gets involved in the action again. We weren't sure if we were going to see John Brown in this game, but he was not on the inactive list. That means he's in there. Pistol formation for the Buffalo Bills. Singletary behind Josh Allen. We got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Singletary gets the ball, gets inside the 20, inside the 15 before he's taken down. So it's going to be another first down for our Buffalo Bills. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Bills up 7-3 and now inside the red zone looking to score once again. So Bills offense still looking very impressive here. Wow. Josh Allen has 42 red zone touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I hate when they show stats like that, but I'll celebrate it while it's here. I just hate when they show stats like that. It's almost like they're calling for it. Another Oakland Raider player down on the play. So a few injuries here in the first quarter, making this quarter go on for a little bit. As we go to commercial break, another Raiders player is down. Again, you never want injuries in the game. You hope nothing but the best for him, but he is down and he is getting attended to by the trainers. Again, only 2 other 4 o'clock games. You got the LA Rams going against the Giants. You got the Rams up 7-3, Rams with the ball in that game. You have the Colts up on the Chicago Bears 7-0. Nick Foles starting in that game for the Bears, obviously coming in last week for Mitchell Trubisky. Jim says drink. Okay. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for keeping me up to date. I may need to get another beer soon. But yeah, the Bills are up 7-3. Bills are driving inside the red zone. Let's go through some 1 o'clock games. Again, for those of you just joining me, obviously you guys have probably been watching football, but all day. We gotta love football Sundays. But let's keep you updated again. Thursday, the Broncos beat the New Jersey Jets. Carolina beat Arizona 31-21. Cincinnati beat Jacksonville 33-25. The Cleveland Browns beat Dallas 49-38 to make me believe even more that the NFC East is really, 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 really bad. I would not be surprised if 7-9 team wins the NFC East. 6-10 might do it. 6-10 might do it. It's really bad. I mean, Dallas is supposed to be the best team in that division, and they just got smoked by Cleveland. So we got New Orleans beating Detroit 35-29, Minnesota over Houston 31-23, Seattle over Miami 31-23, Tampa Bay with 5 passing touchdowns by Tom Brady beating the Chargers 38-31, and Baltimore beating that Washington football team 31-17. So those are the scores from around the league. Again, we have the game later today. You got the Eagles playing against the 49ers. And then tomorrow, you get the rare doubleheader game. And again, due to the pandemic really messing with schedules as of week 4, makes us a little nervous as it comes to the rest of the season. I will remind everybody that Major League Baseball put up with this early on in their season, and now they're in the playoffs. And now that they're in the playoffs, they're talking about going to a bubble. So hopefully now that the playoffs have started, they won't have any more problems. Hopefully that's a sign that the NFL can get the job done. I'm enjoying the aggressive offense, but we need to be more aggressive on defense. Well, again, if we get up big early enough, then hopefully we'll have to abandon the run game. Allen shotgun formation. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top, Singletary to his left. Singletary does get the ball, does cut back inside the, he keeps bouncing back, gets to about the 11-yard line, gets about 3 yards on the play, jiving his way. He probably ran about 20 yards to get 3 of them. So we'll see what happens. It was Abram that was down on the last play. So you hope he's all right because, again, he was obviously a big factor on that one play for the Buffalo Bills. So 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top, big part of the Las Vegas Raiders defense. So Allen in shotgun formation, I think he's going to run it here. I just have that feeling he's going to run up the middle. Linebackers are way far back here. I think this is going to be an Allen designed run play. And Wayne snaps the ball. Actually, no, it's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the Bills will have a second down. I didn't see that the clock was running out. Second down for the Buffalo Bills. Bills up 7-3. The Bills' second drive of the game's first drive started at 25-yard line. Allen goes 6 for 7 for 70 of those 75 yards. Finds Gabe Davis for a 26-yard touchdown reception. And then the Las Vegas Raiders got the ball back, and then we're moving it downfield. And Buffalo was able to bend and not break, which is the same way we started the game last week, if you remember, against the Rams, right? Last week against the Rams' first possession, they ended up having to try a 54-yard field goal at the end of their first possession. Now, that one was no good, and makes Bills fans happy. But the Bills start off with this bend, don't break mentality. And if everyone out here is saying, which I agree with, listen, I will trade touchdowns for field goals. If they stop the field goals every single drive, I don't care how many yards they give up. That's kind of the point, right? You score touchdowns, they score field goals, you win every single time. So hopefully that continues to happen. The Bills up 7-3, have their second drive inside the red zone, milking that clock a little bit too. I thought we would need to win time of possession, keep Josh Jacobs off the field, give that defense time to rest. We saw what happened to the Bills defense last week after the Rams kept running the ball. Bills at the door, let us in. Let us in. The Bills are at the door in the red zone to begin the second quarter. Again, go through some scores from around the league. Only two other 4 o'clock games. You got the Bears and Colts. Colts up 7-0 in that one. The Rams just scored a field goal to go up 10-3 on the Giants. That game's already almost at halftime, because that game starts at 4. The other two start at 4:25, and the CBS games. So the Chicago Bears, Indianapolis Colts game still in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills game obviously getting ready to start the second quarter, and the Rams game almost at halftime already with the Rams up 10-3. Some scores from around the league, really. Again, Buffalo Bills can hopefully open up this division. You would think that with Cam Newton being out tomorrow for their game against the Kansas City Chiefs, that the Chiefs should win that matchup. I know that Bill Belichick will still have that defense playing well. I'm not doubting that. But I think the Chiefs still have an edge there in that game without Cam Newton. So with any hope the Bills win this game, you talk about the Patriots losing tomorrow, and the Bills all of a sudden have a 2-game lead. Robert Jean says this game is so good. So far, so good. Again, nothing compared to last week. Last week at the end of the first quarter, we had a 14-3 lead or 14-0 lead. Total yards, Bills have 129 yards of offense already. Fakes the pitch to running back, rolling to his right, getting pressured, and throws it out of bounds. So we come back to the second quarter. Allen fakes the pitch to the running back, rolls to his right. Number 94, Nassib on the pressure for Josh Allen. Josh Allen was out of pocket, able to throw the ball away. So it's going to bring up a third down for the Buffalo Bills. Got about 3rd and 5 for the Bills here to start off the second quarter. Dable is actually up in the booth today, which is no surprise. That's where we ended last season as well. So you have shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Singletary to Josh Allen's left. Allen looking to throw. Has an open receiver. Caught. Touchdown, Beasley. Beasley with an amazing catch. He gets upended as he's catching the ball. Lands what seemingly was on his head, and he still catches the ball. Great job by Cole Beasley. Touchdown. Unfortunately, we do have another Las Vegas Raider player down on the play. Number 29 for the Raiders, who was on the coverage of Cole Beasley, is down in the end zone. But Beasley with the touchdown make this one 13-3. Allen looking unreal early on in this game. Go Beasley, says Scott Blakely. Bills stupid good, says Ray. Father Snowman, let's go. Bees, please, says Jim Tripp. Again, guys, great drive. Another great drive by the Buffalo Bills on that one. Man, Beasley lands on his head, too. Oh, man. I'm happy that Beasley's okay. I'm really happy that Beasley's okay. Number 29 hits him in the thigh with his head. So I'm guessing that's why he got hurt. He tries to leave with his elbow. Oh, no, he gets hit by his own player coming across. Obviously, we'll look at it again. I'm pretty sure Beasley kept possession as he was coming down. Beasley looks fine. Again, as Robert Jean says, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Believers Talk, 29 is walking off the field, so we're happy to see that. If you have not subscribed to Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills news. Again, the Buffalo Bills already up 13-0, extra point pending. I'm loving this Davis wide receiver. He was drafted by the Bills in the fifth round. Gabe Davis is who you're talking about. I take it. He was drafted in the fifth round. The Bills drafted 2 wide receivers. Isaiah Hodges still on the inactive list as the extra point's up and the extra point is good. So early here in the second quarter, the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 14-3 after another Josh Allen passing touchdown, this time to Cole Beasley. So great job there by the Buffalo Bills. Great job by this offense. 2 possessions, 2 scores. Bet that hurt, says Father Snowman. Yeah, he landed right on his head. So to see Cole Beasley pop up after that was really good to see. But again, hopefully this offense keep going. This defense, again, bend, don't break. And hopefully we'll continue to expand on this lead. Buffalo Bills up 14-3 here early in the second quarter as we get ready to kick the ball off to the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, guys, if you're new to this channel, thank you for joining me. My name is Joe. Hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, make sure you share this video on all social media platforms. Let people know we're here, giving them live player play and reaction to this game. And even if they're watching the game, they can join the conversation, right? Join the conversation, join Bills Mafia as we talk about how great the offense is playing and how we hope this defense does a little bit better on the second drive for the Las Vegas Raiders. 14:48 to go here in the first half. Remember, Bills started with the ball. Bills up 14-3. Bass kicks the ball off, and this one's going into the end zone. Remember, they returned the first one. This time they're going to take it at the 25-yard line as number 30 for the Raiders kneels the ball. So Derek Carr comes out for their second drive. When was the last time they said that? Said what? I don't know what you said, John. Don't know what you said. Now, D, let's get a turnover. Seriously. Nice long drive, says Dragon Wolf. Yeah, it was a nice drive. The Bills have second running back. Zach Moss is out today and active. We do have TJ Yeldon active for today's game. TJ Yeldon did run the ball pretty well last week. Only ran it 3 times, but averaged 6 yards per carry. So he had 18 yards on the day. Got what deserved. Took a shot at undercutting. Yeah, I don't know if he got what he deserved. Pitch to Jacobs on first down. Jacobs gets about 9 yards for White. Helps him go out of bounds. So big play for Josh Jacobs on first down on a pitch to the left. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for the loss. Actually, giving him 10 yards and a first down. So Jacobs with 10 yards on first down. Yeah, you do always have to worry about this run defense, especially after last week. You have to really worry about this run defense. Josh Jacobs, obviously one of the better backs, premier backs, young backs in the league. Big handoff on 2nd down. And it's a pass breakup for Tre'Davious White. Zay Jones, the intended target. Trey White got his hand in there. We're not getting anything past Trey White today. Trey White, I expect him to have a much better game today as he's had over the past couple weeks. White is cornerback, correct. What score, Luke asked? 14-3 Buffalo. I did it again. Trip. Las Vegas just started their second drive. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Buffalo showing blitz. Edmonds and Milano at the line. Coming up. Jacobs gets the ball. Hyde comes up and is able to make the tackle, but not before Jacobs picks up 7 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Only a half a drink. You only said... Oh, thanks, Jim. Thanks for keeping score at home. If you're keeping score at home, there you go. Hyde was hanging on for dear life. He was. I was like, oh, no, Jake, I'm still carrying me too far. But Hyde does take him down. 3rd and 3. Stop him here. Says happy fun times. Would love to see that. 2 for 3 already on 3rd downs for the Las Vegas Raiders. 13:45 to go here. Carr in shotgun. You got trips to the top of the screen. Looking that way. Has an open guy. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Number 83 with the catch and the first down. But it looks like this one will be coming back. Maybe a legal formation on the Las Vegas Raiders. So that one should be coming back, hopefully. Nope, it's going to be offsides on Buffalo. So one of our players lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is going to be declined. I believe it's Jerry Hughes who was caught lined up in the neutral zone. Yeah, Jerry Hughes. Better switch to NA. No, I can't do that. I got too much. I got too much to drink here. Too much to drink here to switch to what's NA. What's NA? I don't know what NA. Not applicable. Defense got to come to play. No reason not to. They got enough rest. Long throw by Oakland. It's a touchdown. There's a flag down, but I'm pretty sure that was a free play by the Raiders. Hold on. They don't look too happy now. As soon as I looking at the comment section, I didn't see the snap. Illegal formation. So that one's coming back. Defense is a problem, says Scott Blakely. Yeah. I mean, even without the illegal formation, that's a huge play by that Las Vegas Raider offense. But that one's come back to me 1st and 15 now for the Raiders. Dodged that bullet, says Jim Tripp. Yeah, absolutely did. 13:08 to go here in the first half. Bills up 14-3. Just got a penalty on the Raiders. Took them back 5 yards instead of a huge touchdown pass by Derek Carr to whoever that was. I don't know. Boston says defense stinks. Shotgun formation again for Derek Carr. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Quick pass out to Jones. Jones gets tackled, gets into Buffalo Bills territory. Tackled there by Edmonds. So it's going to be about 2nd and 7 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Metcalf says, whoo, got away with one there. Yeah, there was a big play by Oakland. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the I know, Jim. I know. I heard it, Jim. Derek Carr under center. Got a single back set. 12:38 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. I told you it'd be a lot. I told you I'd forget a lot. Jacobs with the run. Jacobs stopped after about a half yard. So good job by the Bills defense there. It's Edmonds again on the tackle. Edmonds has been assigned to Josh Jacobs, and Edmonds is going to make sure that if Jacobs wants some yards up the middle, he's going to have to earn them. So great job by Edmonds there again, getting the tackle. Edmonds has a few really good tackles on Jacobs so far. So we got 3rd and 6 now for the Las Vegas Raiders from inside Buffalo Bills territory. Shotgun formation for Derek Carr. Again, so far LA has been really good on 3rd downs. Looks like Las Vegas. They're not even LA. I might have to take 2 drinks for that. Las Vegas takes a timeout with 11:51 to go. Stop in the name before you break my. I remember last week. Compared to last week, my blood pressure is completely fine right now. Last week, man, they wanted to hurt us last week. At commercial break, the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 14-3 on the Las Vegas Raiders. Do not mention last week. That was the ref's fault. But no, our defense still needs to do their job, man. Our defense still needs to do their job. So let's get you some scores from around the league. The whole other 2 games are on right now. You got the LA Rams up 10-3 on the Giants, and you got the Colts up 7-0 on the Bears. Those are the scores from around the league. Go to some final scores right now. Baltimore beat Washington 31-17. The Chargers lost Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. Chargers got up to a 21-7 lead against Tampa Bay. Tom Brady threw another pick 6. That's his 2nd pick 6 that he's thrown in 4 weeks. But he comes back and throws 5 touchdown passes as Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Chargers 38-31. The Seahawks beat the Dolphins 31-23. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Houston Texans 31-23. The Saints come back to beat Detroit 35-29. The Cleveland Browns, probably upset of the day, even though, again, that NFC East is something horrible. The Cleveland Browns beat the Dallas Cowboys 49-38. The Cincinnati Bengals beat Jacksonville 33-25. Carolina beat Arizona 31-21. Those are the scores from today. Again, tomorrow we get the joy of a doubleheader. Robert says, be right back again. Brady has 5 touchdowns. Yeah, Carm, hey, I'm not watching the stream today because it's on TV. Hope you have a great stream. See you next week, man. Hey, thank you for your support. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, the Bills are scheduled to play the Titans next week, obviously, and then going on with the Titans. They had to cancel this week's game, so we'll see what happens there. What's going on with the Texans? I mean, I don't know, right? I honestly don't know what's going on with the Texans. 0-4 on the season now. You can say they got off to a slow start due to that schedule, right? You're talking about the Steelers, the Chiefs, and the Ravens to start the season. That's going to give everyone problems. But, yeah, I mean, they still are not living up to that potential, right? The Colts might be running away with that division soon, especially if they win today. So, again, doubleheader for tomorrow. Joe had a stroke 3 years ago. Please, no more heart attacks. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better, Father Snowman. I'm glad you could join me. 0-4. Can you donate to me? The best way to do that is through the super chat button down at the bottom. Again, I appreciate all donations. All donations do go back into the channel. But yeah, that would be the best way to do it. But guys, your support just means the world to me. On 3rd and 6, was that complete over the middle? Looks like the calling completion with number 15, Aguilar, with his first reception of the day. So it's going to be a first down at the 31-yard line. So, again, Oakland moving the ball again down the field. Yeah, he got both hands underneath it. He was covered by Johnson. So it's going to be a first down for the Oakland. I heard it, Jim. Las Vegas Raiders. Carr under center. 1 down. Fake the handoff to Jacobs. Over the middle, wide open is Aguilar. He catches the ball. Hyde with a good tackle, but Aguilar gets a first down, about a 12, 13-yard carry. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Robert Jean. So the Raiders have picked up back-to-back first downs on back-to-back plays as they were the Bills were playing the run there, and unfortunately, Oakland Vegas had a play action in store, and that's the problem when you have bad run defense. Play action, where's Star opting out? Probably says drink. They pitch it to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to go out. Does not get there. Hughes makes a big play. Hughes with the tackle as the Las Vegas Raiders started that play at the 19, back to the 22. Looks like Edmonds was in on tackle as well. Going to be 2nd and 12 for the Las Vegas Raiders. I better get better at saying that, or else I'll have to go get more to drink. But Hughes on the tackle for a 2-yard loss. 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bills up 14-3. The Raiders again knocking on the door. I'm drinking with you now. Okay, good. At least I'm not alone. Trips formation to the top of the screen. Carr in shotgun. Jacobs to his right. Carr looking to throw. Has a receiver dropped by number 83. That's Waller on the drop. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. Swig of water for the working man. There you go. I can't drink as much in this game because I don't have as much time to recuperate for tomorrow at work, right? So is that how that works? I don't know how this works. I'm too old to drink a lot anyway. Shotgun formation for Derek Carr. Got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Jacobs coming out of the backfield. Jacobs, no, sorry, it was number 30, makes the play. Milano with the pass breakup. The pass was intended for number 30. It wasn't Josh Jacobs in there. Matt Milano with a pass breakup. So it's going to be a 4th and 12 for the Raiders. Drop, says Ray. Yeah, good play by Milano. Sorry if I offended you, but I remember that down be a bobblehead helmet after a low hit just like that. No, I remember that play too. It looked a lot like that. You did not offend me. If you offended me, I would have shown the comment, but no, whatever. You can't offend me talking about football, even if Buffalo's not your team. Don't talk about my family. Let's let's be civil. Other than that, I don't care. Field goal attempt's up, and the field goal attempt is good. So again, Buffalo, bend, don't break. With 9:38 to go here in the first half, up 14-6 on the Las Vegas Raiders. Getting ready for their 3rd possession. Again, Bills, back-to-back possessions, touchdowns. Two possessions, 2 touchdowns. Let's see if that continues. Don Beebe did not only go to the Packers, he won a Super Bowl with the Packers. So congratulations to him back in, 95 when they beat the Patriots. He got a Super Bowl ring. So was happy to see him do that, and that's probably the only cheering interest I had in that game. Ray, my name is Joe. You can call me host. You can call me Joe. Whatever you want to call me. Whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. I don't have much of a preference. But anyway, the score is 14-6 here. 9.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, the Rams game's already at halftime with the Rams up 10-6 on the New York Giants. I thought that game would by now be a bigger deficit for the Giants. The Giants might think they have a chance with them staying in it. The Colts still up 7-0 on the Bears. Bears have the ball, however. Later today, you got the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles coming off a tie to the Bengals last week. And with their win today, I think the Bengals are 1-2-1 on the season. So good win by the Bengals today over the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Joe Burrow gets his first win. It was overall just a good win for them. Unfortunately, they play in a really tough division where every team other than them has 3 wins or more. So, Pittsburgh obviously doesn't play this week, but you have the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns both at 3-1, and Pittsburgh Steelers at 3-0. So Cincinnati's at 1-2-1. Not looking too hot right now, and they get a win over a less than stellar Jaguars team. Jaguars do have 1 win, which is more than you can say for the Texans at this point. But again, we're hoping that the Bills get victory here against the Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully that moves them to 4-0, and we'll see what happens tomorrow against when the Patriots play the Chiefs. But that could really move things in the right direction for the Buffalo Bills. We scored, mistyped. We did not score. Still 14-6 now. It is not halftime. 14-6, 9.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Bills getting ready to get the ball back again for their 3rd possession. Again, Bills so far, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen already over 100 yards passing so far, and 2 passing touchdowns, 1 to Gabe Davis, the other to Cole Beasley. So again, Bills looking good on offense so far. We'll see if that continues, especially in the 3rd quarter. We know how rough things go for the Buffalo Bills in the 3rd quarter. This defense is below last year's standards. You're absolutely right. But again, if it's a bend, don't break mentality, I'll take it. Bills after halftime pretend it's 4th quarter, and we are behind 6-14. I'm hoping we score again, man. Still 9:38 to go here in the first half. I'm hoping that we get at least 1 more score before halftime. Robert's back, but the first 2 kicks went out of the end zone. So we'll see what this kick does. Kicks in the air. Roberts doesn't look like he has any interest in returning it, so he's going to kneel it in the end zone. Bills will start the ball again, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 3 possessions, 3 touchbacks for the Buffalo Bills. All NFL D is trash this year, says Matt. Not all of them, but most of them. Again, most defenses, no fans in the stands. It really goes to show you who that helps, who that benefits. So you really get to hear what's going on, and that helps teams. That helps offenses audible better. That helps offenses read things better. So you get to see that a little bit here as the Bills start with a pistol formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. You got McKenzie, Gabe Davis. It looks like Diggs in there. Fake handoff, and then they try to set up a screen. Singletary gets to the outside, gets to about the 32-yard line before he's tackled. So a gain of 7 on 1st down. Remember, 2nd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:25 to go. More Singletary. I love seeing Devin Singletary. I think he's a great running back. Unfortunately, Zach Moss not in this game due to his turf toe. Hopefully, he'll be back next week when we play again. So far, scheduled to play the Tennessee Titans. But you do have Singletary back there. I have not seen Yeldon yet in this game. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. I like Jags. Yeldon's a good wide receiver. Yeldon was good out of the backfield for Jacksonville. Long drive here. Keep our defense off the field. Got shotgun formation. Singletary gets the handoff. Singletary gets a 1st down. Gets to about the 37-yard line before he is stopped. 38. So it's going to be a 1st down for the Bills. Man, this game's getting chippy as there is a pile up. And the Bills and Raiders are going at each other. There is now a flag down, 2 flags down, as there's going to be a foul somewhere on this play as they would not get off each other. Not sure who this was on. Looks like it might be at number 99 of the Las Vegas Raiders. I need a drink. Okay, I'll drink. So the refs now trying to sort things out. There were 2 flags on the play. Again, getting a little chippy here. Cameras are focused on Mitch Morse. I'm not sure why that is. Hopefully the penalty's not on him, but it's going to be a dead ball, 15-yard penalty. Maybe they'll offset. After the play was over, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense, number 99. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty for against the Raiders. So the Bills are going to move upfield. That's on Arden Key. Free 15 yards. Absolutely will take it. What am I drinking, though, Joe? They don't sponsor me. So I'm not, this is why I got my koozie. They don't sponsor me. I'll tell you this. I like cider. I don't like beer. So it's not beer. It is a cider. But until I get sponsored, they're not getting a name. They're not getting a name. Although when they sponsor me, they're really good. So I'll be sure to give them a shout out every single time. Smart man says, right. Who is Winter filling in for? Winter is filling in for Feliciano. Run on first down. Singletary able to sidestep in the backfield and pick up positive yardage. It was looking like it would be a 4-yard loss. The Raider guy was back in the backfield as the handoff happened, and he was able to sidestep him for a 4-yard gain. And that's one of those 4-yard gains that doesn't sound like a lot, but when it could have been a 4-yard loss, I'm talking about, and now they're now they're in Vegas territory. Big play there by Devin Singletary. Love watching him run. Jen Wolf says, wow, that move was nice. It was. Allen in shotgun formation, Singletary to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Knox playing a fullback position. Fake the end around to McKenzie. And this pass is completed. This one's to John Brown. John Brown with his first catch of the day. An out route for a first down. And again, they're in Raider territory. 1st and 10, 7:35 to go here in the first half. Great passes, Ray. Absolutely. It was perfectly set up. Your defender is playing off, just do a little out route, gets you into field goal range at the 34-yard line, hopefully get more. But yeah, it just sets everything up nicely for you. 1st and 10, 7:19 to go here in the first half. Bills up on the Raiders 14-6. Driving already again. Allen under center this time. Singletary in the backfield. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. McKenzie again going in motion. They run it with Singletary. Singletary gets to the 30-yard line for about another 4-yard gain. So it's going to have a 2nd and 6 for our Buffalo Bills. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, the Bills with some good, nice, consistent long drives to start off this game. Winning time possession for sure. I'm not sure how much by yet, but we'll tell you all those stats at halftime. You can say, Oakland, Joe, I do it all the time. Can't play your game, however, because I'm sipping CR. I'll be napping like the Bills in the third quarter. Well, take a nap in the third quarter, come back in the fourth. Shotgun formation. Set the screen nicely. As long as we get 1 block. Just get 1 block. Singletary, though, turns into a 2-yard gain. Well, again, could have been a loss. Turns into a 2-yard gain. Singletary just hard to bring down. Does a great job there. All we needed was 1 block there, and it would have sprung Singletary as Vegas set everyone from the right side. Bills 4 for 4 on 3rd downs, bring up a 3rd and 5. I do love hard cider. I'm not, and it's funny. Like I like more of the unknown brands. I go to a bar and most of the time all they have on tap is like Angry Orchard. And I'm like, Angry Orchard is fine, but I like some of the other stuff. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Singletary to his right, looking, has a man. That's Brown with the catch and the first down. Gets inside the 25-yard line. Brown's 2nd catch of the day. Going to be 1st and 10. The Bills now 4 for 4 on 3rd downs. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Bills driving again, already up 14-6. Ray comes in. Allen is amazing. We'll talk about Allen's stats at half. Doesn't have too many incompletions yet. As, again, Brown gets to the 24-yard line to give the Bills 1st and 10. Knocking on the red zone. Caught him right in stride. Perfect placement. It was perfect placement. Absolutely. Absolutely was. You see Allen getting better and better week after week. Trips to the top of the screen. Allen in shotgun formation. Again, trying to set up a screen. Did not get set up. So Allen throws it at Yeldon's feet. Yeldon in for Singletary on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. 5:03 to go. As I say, Allen hasn't thrown too many completions today. He throws one into the ground. Cole Beasley is not in the game right now. He's questionable to return. I didn't even realize he wasn't in the game. It's a foot, or if they're giving him a concussion test and they're just saying it's a foot, that is not good if you are a Buffalo Bills fan, considering Brown was questionable coming into this game, so you're not sure how he's feeling right now. And you still have Diggs in there, and McKenzie fakes the handoff there on shotgun formation. This one intended for Croft, just out of Beasley, questionable to return. I'm hearing that my connection's unstable. You guys still got me? Do you guys still hear me and see me? Did it cut out at all? All I know is 21-6. Now, yeah, 14-6, man. We'd love to see a touchdown here on this drive, but we'll settle for a field goal. Giants acted like he picked us. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set, 3 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. And look at the throw. Nice pocket for Allen. And there's a flag and a whistle, and it stops the play. I didn't see, like, it looked like they were ready to go. Obviously, I can't hear anything because my volume's down, but that's going to be prior to snap. No flag. I'm sorry, no flag. So before the snap, you had a timeout by the Las Vegas Raiders. So they called their second timeout, which might be good. I mean, if we could get the first down, score a touchdown here, leave them with 2 to 3 minutes, they only have 1 timeout and a 2-minute warning. So it's kind of cutting in case you're just having fun times. Yeah, it just told me that my connection was no good, but looks like everything's good now. So if you guys had problems, let me know. But looks like everything's okay now. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. I appreciate all of you for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know if you like this content as we watch the Buffalo Bills play the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, unfortunately, cannot show their play and reaction. Allen sets up again, 5 wide receivers set on the go in the first half. Bills up 14-6. Allen looking to pass, has a clean pocket, has time. Blitz coming from behind. He gets the pass away. It's caught. Is that first down? Stephon Diggs stretches out. Is that a first down? Allen is hurt. Josh Allen on a knee. He is hurt. Pops up, but they're saying it's 4th and 2. Allen coming off the field. That is not good. If Allen is hurt, if Allen is seriously injured, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. Allen going straight to the tunnel as on 4th and 2. I'm not sure if Diggs didn't stretch that thing out, but maybe with Allen hurt, it doesn't even matter. You're going to kick the field goal on 4th and 2. Bass kicks his first field goal since week 1, maybe week 2, and it's up and it's good. So 4:13 to go here in the first half. The Bills up 17-6. But yeah, Allen goes into the locker room with a shoulder injury of some sort, holding his wrist. Definitely not good. He went straight to the locker room. So that's obviously a concern if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. It really cut out this time. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you had a football team before the Bills, who was it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm a lifelong Bills fan. My mom just let you know. I am a lifelong Buffalo Bills fan. Let me know if you guys are. Scott is not happy. King Cam says he lost me. Let me know what's going on, guys. As there's no, like, it doesn't say there's any issues on my end right now. I'm using YouTube's feature, so I'm not using OBS. King Cam says he's back. Josh better be okay, says Paul Berg. I can't show that due to the first 2 words of that, Paul. But yeah, we do. I mean, obviously, listen, the Bills are up 17-6. So we're happy about that. 3 possessions, 3 scores. We're happy about that. But the Las Vegas Raiders do have time to score. The Las Vegas Raiders will get the ball to start the second half. If Josh Allen's hurt, that means this defense really has to step up. Really has to step up, as we know that, that Matt Barkley is competent, right? We know that he can have a good offense. He can create things on the offensive side of the ball. But you really need this defense to step up if Josh Allen is seriously hurt. Other scores from around the league, the Rams game is back from halftime already. The Rams up 10-6. The Chicago Bears have scored a field goal, 7-3 in that game. The Colts are in the red zone. Bills up 17-6 here after a Tyler Bass field goal. Josh Allen can walk it off. We are in trouble if Allen is out. Do I think Josh will stay healthy? Josh Allen, well, obviously he won't stay healthy. Josh Allen just got, just walked back to the locker room holding his wrist and arm areas. So we hope that he is okay. But Fromm isn't ready, and he's on practice squad. He is, but you do have Matt Barkley. I think Josh just hit the funny bone. I hope so, and maybe he's just going back for the half. But we're at commercial break. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. The Bills up 17 17-6. I'm sorry, but you see Matt Barkley now as I come back from commercial break, looking at the playbook, getting ready. Still has his hat on as the Oakland Raiders get ready to go. Las Vegas Raiders get ready to go. on offense. And listen, here's something. Here's something that I love to see, and no one's going to talk about it, but needs to be addressed. So they come back from commercial break and they take a look as Tyler Bass kicks the ball. It's going to be kneeled in the end zone, so the Raiders will start the ball at the 25. But they come back and Barkley is looking at the playbook, right? He's looking at the little TV thing they hand you or whatever. And what you see Stephon Diggs right there on a knee talking to Barkley, saying, listen, I know, we've had very limited practice time. Whatever he's saying, you love seeing your starters right there saying, hey, dude, we got this. Let's go. Let's get this done. I love seeing that. 5-T, Joe. It's so nice. Brady out of AFC East, but Allen is getting super good. He is getting super good. He was just walked off the field with some sort of wrist injury, so we'll see what happened. Fake handoff. The Raiders set up a great screen as there's no one on that side of the field for the Buffalo Bills, and they get about 15 to 20 yards on first down. Number 83, Waller with the screen pass there, well set up by the Las Vegas Raiders. Now with less than 4 minutes to go now, Raiders have the ball first and 10 close to midfield. Again, that play action working against Buffalo as they went with the play action with Jacobs to the right, and then they set up a screen to the left, and nobody is there. Absolutely no one. The fact that he didn't get into Bill's territory on that one is a surprise to me as Norman comes over and gets the tackle. So good job by Norman. But we have Las Vegas under center. Carr under center. He hands off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets back to the line of scrimmage. So this Bills rushing defense getting a little bit better here as Jacobs unable to get past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second and 10. 3:15 to go here in the first half. Milano on the tackle there. Let's go, D, says Matt Cap. Has Oliver done anything all year? We haven't heard his name. I mean, obviously he's been on some tackles, things like that. He has 1 sack on the season, but not too much. Allen should have taken the sack there. Maybe he wouldn't get injured if he would have taken the sack there, but that's just Allen's nature. Allen will never just take a sack if he could try to make a play. And he had a play, gained 8 yards, almost had the first down to Diggs. Carr under center on this second and 9. Fakes the handoff to Jacobs. Passes it out to the flat. Then he is tackled, Milano, and it looks like that's Johnson coming on the tackle. So it's going to be a long third down, third and about 7 for the 3rd and 8 for the Las Vegas Raiders here. 2:25 to go in the first half. Huge third down for this defense. Allen did Allen. Absolutely. I like this Addison. Don't know who he is. Addison, we got him in the offseason. He was a free agent. Mario Addison comes from, I believe it was Carolina. We got Mario Addison. He actually had 9.5 sacks last season. Derek Carr, shotgun formation, looking to throw. Gets the first down into Bills territory at the 41-yard line. So neither defense forcing a punt yet in this game as we hit the 2-minute warning. The Las Vegas Raiders on their third possession. The only difference is the Bills have 2 touchdowns. The Raiders only have 2 field goals, so just can't get off the field. Neither team can right now. But again, if you're talking about bend, don't break, 17-6, you'll take it. Is Harrison Phillips starting? Harrison Phillips is in. He's in the rotation at defensive tackle. I believe he started today, but I know that he's in the rotation at least. So again, at the 2-minute warning, the Buffalo Bills up on the Las Vegas Raiders 17-6. If you're a Bills fan, however, you're watching this drive and you're still just worried about Josh Allen, who went straight back into the locker room after finishing that drive that ended in a field goal, went straight into the locker room, and we're at the 2-minute warning. Las Vegas has the ball in Bills territory. Just hope that everything's okay with Josh Allen. If not, you hope this defense can step up and make a play or two if Josh Allen needs that half to recover and say, hey, I can't come back this game. Hopefully come back next game. Let's hope it doesn't hurt us too much. Allen doesn't get hurt, Joe. Well, he just walked off to the field into the locker room. If Josh isn't out for the game, I don't know if he can perform at full capacity with a hurt shoulder. I know he's going to try. If he's in there, he's going to give it a try. Rick Ward comes in and says, we really need our defense to get a turnover. I just want to see our defense get off the field. Even though our defense doesn't allow any points on this drive, that would make me happy. But if they allow points on this drive, it's a 1-possession game going into halftime, and you're going into halftime not sure about your starting quarterback's current condition. I mean, that's something that you have to be concerned about. So we'll see who are Bills' defensive tackles. Well, we normally have a rotation of defensive tackles in the game. But if you look at our defensive tackles, you got Ed Oliver, Quentin Jefferson. You got Mario Addison and Harrison Phillips. Those are your guys who are normally on the inside. I think it's Jefferson can play both end or tackle, but those are normally the four that you have playing on the inside. Those are our defensive tackles. Again, you got Ed Oliver, you got Mario Addison, Harrison Phillips, and either Quentin Jefferson or Vernon Butler in there as well. So those are your defensive tackles for the Buffalo Bills. Vernon Butler, that's the one I forgot the first time. Don't know Jefferson. Jefferson comes from the Seattle Seahawks, I believe. At least he spent some time there. Josh Allen just needed to use the restroom, says Eddie. I really hope so. I really hope that you are correct. But the way that and Josh Allen is back on the sideline, so that's good news. If you are a Buffalo Bills fan, you see Josh Allen back on the sideline. You know, I wasn't sure if even if he was healthy, I thought they'd leave him in the locker room for the first half. You know, it's close to halftime. Matt Barkley comes over, taps him on the knee, asks him a few questions. He seems like he's all right. So maybe Eddie's right. You just need to use the restroom. Is Frank Reich available for backup? No. Frank Reich's in Indy right now. Or I'm sorry, in Chicago right now, watching his Colts beat the Bears if they're still up. Yeah, Colts are up 10-3 on the Bears. So 1st and 10, come back from 2-minute warning. Got Derek Carr under center from the Buffalo Bills 41-yard line. Derek Carr looking to throw on first down, has man at the 40 or at the 35, and then he's gang tackled there by White, and it looks like Johnson there on the tackle as well. So we're going to bring up a short second down, maybe second 3 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Ray Zielinski says, big play, Joe. I would love to see a big play by this defense right now. Defense always seems a step slow, says Dragon Wolf. Yeah, they just seem like, again, they seem like they are definitely playing a bend, don't break style of defense this year instead of playing aggressively like they were last season. So Derek Carr under center again on the 2nd and 3. Bills have a great D, says Ray. Our defense needs to make a freaking play. Fake handoff there. Carr looking downfield, has another guy open inside the 20. That's number 82. That's Witten. Witten on the catch. Witten, you don't hear his name too much anymore, but my man still catch the ball, that's for sure. And he gets the Las Vegas Raiders inside the 20-yard line. The Vegas Raiders back inside the red zone. Stop to a field goal on their last trip inside the red zone. Hopefully this Bills defense can do it again. Less than a minute now to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation. Pass is deflected there by Hyde. Hyde was coming in on the blitz. And he gets the deflection. So 45 seconds to go in the first half. Raiders have the ball, 2nd and 10 at the Buffalo Bills 19-yard line. Again, love to see the Buffalo Bills defense step up once again. Is that old man Witten? That was old man Witten out there. They said Allen was taking practice throws on the sideline during the commercial break. Good. That's good to hear. D just can't make a stop this year. Well, again, if they're playing a non-aggressive bend, don't break style offense, the first half of the Rams game and so far the first half of this game, they're doing a good job of that. Like, that's exactly what they're doing. Pressure coming on Carr. He's able to get the ball away to the running back. He gets about 5 yards before he's taken down by Edmonds and Milano. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5 from the 14-yard line. Let's go defense, says Rick. That's right. Let's go. Big 3rd down here. Let's step up. Let's stop him here. Let's force another field goal as the Raiders call a timeout. The Raiders' 2-minute offense. We're talking about the 2-minute offense of the Raiders and how well they've done so far this season. And listen, when you have a good 2-minute offense that can create so many possibilities, it's insane. So let's see. Oliver is playing. Yes, Oliver is playing. We actually did get pressure, Scott, on that last play on Derek Carr. But that's really the first time we got pressure on Derek Carr. That's the Raiders' last time out with 44 seconds to go on this 37 seconds to go. So this is a 3rd and 5 play. So keep this in the middle of the field. Don't let them get a bounce. INT right here, says Joshua Williamson. I would love to see that. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Bills up 17-6. Just getting ready to go into halftime. 37 seconds to go. Raiders have the ball. 3rd and 5 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun formation. Trips to the top of the screen. One wide receiver to the bottom. Bills coming. No pressure. And they get a first down inside the 5-yard line. But again, no timeouts here by the Las Vegas Raiders. And so the clock's running 24, 23, 22. The Raiders spike the ball. 19 seconds to go. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 3 or 4-yard line. John Joe, just not enough pressure. Absolutely no. Tomorrow, they play at 7 p.m. Eastern time is when their game will kick off. They have the Falcons-Green Bay game still kicking off at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you got 2nd and goal for the Raiders. 19 seconds to go in the first half. Bills up 17-6. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Cam Newton got the – he did. Hopefully he's doing just fine. His left arm, says Rick. Shotgun formation for Derek Carr. And what happens? The Bills call timeout. Again, we see this a lot. We've seen this, I think, every week out of Coach McDermott as he lets the other team line up. He gets to see what they might be trying to do and calls a timeout. Bills still have 2 timeouts. Oh, Vegas has none. I'll drink to that. Scott says defense has big issues. They're just not getting off the field, right? Not getting off the field nearly enough. So far in the first half, no punts in this game. Bills have had 3 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. The Las Vegas Raiders they're on their 3rd possession now, 2 field goals, and we'll see what happens here. Why is the chat quiet? As Eddie, it's definitely not as loud as it was last week for the Rams game, but that's okay. I still appreciate every one of you being in here. I appreciate that. Again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button to welcome to Believe in Believers Talk, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Keep you up to date on all Buffalo Bills news. Josh Allen out 4 to 6 weeks. He's on the sideline. He's fine. Shotgun formation as they look to get a touchdown on this drive. This time it's a completion and it's a touchdown. That's Jason Witten on the touchdown. So touchdown Las Vegas. And it's going to be 17-12. 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Garbage defense is dragging Wolf. Klein on the coverage of Witten. Again, haven't heard too many good things at Klein so far this season. Just not living up to stuff, as it looked like the Bills were coming on a blitz. Looked like Hughes came in. Derek Carr rolled to the left and was able to create time to find Witten in the back of the end zone. Witten with the catch. And so pretty much with 13 seconds to go in the first half, the Bills find themselves up on the Raiders. Are they going for 2 or going for the extra point here? Just going for the extra point. 17-12, 13 seconds to go. 11 plays, 75-yard scoring drive for the Las Vegas Raiders. Extra point's up. Extra point is good. We make any team look like great offenses. Scott Blakely. Well, right now our offense is making any defense look terrible. So, as long as we keep winning, we're 3-0. Up right now, 17-13. Most career passing TDs in Raiders history. Derek Carr now at 150 passing. Dad, you'll miss this guy, Darryl LaMonica. So Derek Carr now 2nd, only behind Kenny Stabler. They're tied with Kenny Stabler for Raiders' most touchdown passes. So if I get one more in his career. Well, what exactly was Klein doing this? We haven't heard good things about Klein so far this year, man. We just haven't. So Bills up 17-13. Again, the Las Vegas Raiders do get the second half kickoff. So it does have to worry you a little bit. Again, this defense, you have to start playing aggressive at some point. Obviously, this bend don't break stuff isn't working as much as you would like it to. But with 13 seconds to go, the Bills do find themselves up 17-13. No fans in the stadium's hurting our defense. Well, that's true about every defense, though, right? That's true about every single defense. No fans in the stands are really affecting them. We need to make some changes. This is unacceptable, says Dragon Wolf. Frazier has some work to do, says Scott Blakely. Yeah, I mean, between Frazier and McDermott, they definitely have some work to do. Hopefully, we can make some second half adjustments. The kick is up. Kick is on the way. It looks like this one's going to go out of the end zone. So with 13 seconds to go, we'll see who comes out in offense. Is it going to be Josh Allen or is it going to be Matt Barkley coming out to probably just take a knee? It's Josh Allen coming out. So that's good to see if you're a Bills fan. Again, you weren't worried about it. Or we were worried about it as we walked into the locker room. But again, if you're the Buffalo Bills here, you at the 25-yard line, 13 seconds to go. Just take the knee. They're lining up in victory formation. So that's probably what's going to happen here. Just take the knee. That's what happens, and they go into halftime. So at the half, the Buffalo Bills are up 17-13. The Las Vegas Raiders will receive the second half kickoff. I think it was left. Says happy fun times. If my prediction is going to be correct, then the Vegas Raiders cannot score a single point in the second half. So our defense definitely will have to step up. As my pregame prediction was 38-13. I think at this point I would love to see a final score of 38-13. Bills lead it at halftime, but the score is 17-13. Which I didn't get hurt, right or left. It was left. Yes, it was left. So we are at halftime. So we'll go through some stats of this game. Like I said, guys, due to the time of this game, and I hope you guys don't mind, I did pick up my dinner, right? I have to eat dinner at some point, so I'm going to do that at halftime. I don't want to have my dinner mess up with a play-by-play, of course, but I do need to eat something. Grown man's got to eat. Grown man's got to eat. So make sure you guys eat too. Hope you guys got a good spread going for your Sunday third quarter curse time. Says J Law. We don't have a good enough lead for a third quarter curse. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, so it's 17-13 at the half. Let's get you some scores from around the league. Again, only two other 4 o'clock games. You got the Colts up on the Bears 10-3, about a minute and a half to go in the first half there. You got the LA Rams up 10-6 on the Giants. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter there. So that game's a lot closer than anyone predicted there. The Colts-Bears game, a lot of people predicted a close game. Bears undefeated on the season. So are the Bills. Earlier today, you had the Baltimore Ravens beat the Washington football team 31-17. Tampa Bay storms back to beat the Chargers 38-31. Seattle beats Miami 31-23. Minnesota beats Houston 31-23. New Orleans beats Detroit 35-29. Cleveland 49. Dallas 38. Cincinnati 33-25 over Jacksonville. Carolina 31-21 over Arizona. And on Thursday, Denver beat the New Jersey Jets 37-28. So again, the game here, 17-13, the Oakland Las Vegas Raiders scoring just before half. Dragon Wolf comes on and says the Giants defense is playing better than ours. That says it all. D-line isn't even half as good as I was expecting so far. Yeah, I mean, they only had one pressure on Derek Carr so far. So we'll see if that changes. But let's get to the first half stats of this game. So for the Las Vegas Raiders, you have Derek Carr, 16 of 23, 153 yards, and that passing touchdown. Josh Jacobs, not nearly as much of a factor as we thought he must. I must go. Love the streams and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Having fun times. And as always, go Bills. Hope you're right, Jay. We got this game. I hope so. Derek Carr, 16 for 23, 153 yards, a passing touchdown. Josh Jacobs, like I said, not nearly as much of a factor as people might have thought. 8 rushes for 24 yards, long of 10 yards, but that means he has 7. After that 10-yard carry, he only has 7 for 14. So I'll take that all day. Richie has 1 carry for 6 yards, and Ingold is 1 for -1 yards. Leading receiver is Waller. He has 4 for 49 yards. Aguilar, 3 for 37. Zay Jones, 4 for 32. Jason Witten, 2 for 18, both on that touchdown drive, and he has the touchdown. Ingold, 1 catch for 12 yards. Richard, 1 catch for 5 yards. Renfro is 1 catch, but no yards. Carlson, the kicker, 2 for 2 on field goals, had a 54-yarder and 1 for 1 on extra points right there at the end of the half. Defense, Mullen with 5 tackles. He's leading the way for the Las Vegas Raiders. So that is the Las Vegas Raiders side of things. Let's look at the Buffalo Bills, and it starts with Josh Allen, 15 for 20 for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Doing a great job so far. Obviously not as good as some other quarterback somewhere that someone will bring up how terrible he's doing. I watched you while they're playing. He got exactly what he deserved. Low shot on the airborne receiver is a dirty shot, period, and he's back out. Scott Blakely, thank you for the $4.99 donation. I'm the only lifeline listening to this game. So frustrated with our defense. Let's hope adjustments are made. I agree. Let's hope they do a better job adjusting our defense than they did last week, right? Let's hope they do a good job. Team stats nearly identical. We'll get to that also in a minute. But yeah, Allen, 15 for 20, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns. And again, Scott, thank you for the $4.99 donation. Again, guys, if you want to leave a super chat, I really do appreciate it. All proceeds go back into the channel to keep giving you guys the best content I can. Singletary, 7 rushes for 37 yards, over 5 yards per carry. You got Allen with 1 rush for -1 yards. Roberts, 1 for -3. McKenzie, 1 for -3. How many yards does Allen have? Passing is 152, so well on his way to over 300 yards, hopefully for the 4th straight game. Receiving, you have Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions, 54 yards. Gabe Davis, 1 for 26, and that touchdown. Cole Beasley, 2 for 18, and that touchdown. McKenzie, 1 for 18. Singletary, 4 catches for 16 yards. John Brown, 2 for 14, and Roberts, 1 for 6. So that means 2, 4, 6, 7 wide receivers caught a pass in the first half, and you haven't even touched your tight ends. Nothing from Croft, nothing from Knox. We need to get them involved as well in this game. Robert Jean, good to see you back. Glad to see you back at the stream. Hopefully we can enjoy the second half of this game. Tyler Bass, 1 for 1 on field goals. He had a 34-yarder there on the last possession by the Buffalo Bills. 2 for 2 on extra points. Edmonds is our leading tackler with 5 tackles. Hyde has 3, Poyer has 3, White has 2, Milano has 2, Johnson has 2, Norman, Hughes, Marlowe, and Oliver all with 1 on the day. But again, guys, this defense just is not getting the job done, not nearly good enough in this game. As we look at team stats from the first half, first downs, you got 12 first downs on both sides of the ball. Third down conversions, Oakland 6 for 8, Buffalo 5 for 6. We're both 0 for 0 on fourth downs. Rushing yards, the Bills have 30, the Raiders have 29. Listen, if you had told me the Raiders would have only had 29 rushing yards in the first half, I would have been excited about that, and I would have thought that we had a bigger lead than we do. Robert Jean, I've been out for 20 seconds. You can't see me? Can you still hear me? Hello, hello, hello. I'm glad if I lose people, I lose at halftime, but again, I'm not sure what's going on. Try hitting your refresh button if you can hear me and not see me. See if that helps you at all. But again, if I go out, I'm glad it's at halftime. But try hitting that refresh button, see what happens there. But it's still telling me that I'm going good here. I'm going live. Yeah, force a punt since week 2. I reloaded. I'm okay. So Jim Tripp. Yeah, just reload it and see what happens. We had nothing. So yeah, just hit that refresh button if that happens again. Hopefully everything's good by the second half. I don't know what's going on. Again, nothing's going on my end saying that I have a weak connection or anything like that. Looks like the skies are clear, so I'm not sure what's going on. Ray, again, if you can't see me, hit the reload. I'm gonna type it in here. Let me type that in. Again, guys, we're at halftime here of the Bills game. Bills versus Raiders. Bills up 17-13 right now. And guys, don't forget at the end of this game, something very special is going down at over at Hashtag Sports. You got Mario and Paul of Hashtag Sports. Paul is going to throw Mario through a table. So make sure that right after this game, you head over to Hashtag Sports. Let them know that Believers Talk sent you, and let them know that I reminded them that Paul is going to throw Mario through a table for the post game. So again, hopefully the Bills win. Hopefully we can celebrate a great Bills victory. But win or lose, it will be fun watching the post game show as we see Paul throw Mario through a table. It'll be interesting. I hope this half goes well. I really do hope that this half goes well as well. Ray, I'm not sure if you have me or not. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Again, guys, I'm gonna eat my lunch or my dinner real quick as you guys talk more about the second half and how you guys can't see or hear me. That's the I'm back. Yeah, absolutely, Sonny. I agree with you. Robert says he just ate. Again, guys, I apologize. I'd rather eat my dinner at halftime, though, than during the game. So I give you guys live play-by-play reaction to every single game, every single play. I'll be live for every single game. So make sure if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. Ray says loud and clear, good. We were all at risk either way. Again, games at halftime, 17-13 Bills over the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, guys, if you just joined me, I have been doing a drinking game, and as Jim Tripp can tell you, I haven't been doing great at it. Every time I say the previous city where the Raiders are from, I take a drink, and yeah, I haven't been doing great at it. So hopefully I do better in the second half. Allen did hurt his arm towards the end of the half there. There were concerns about Josh Allen. He walked right back to the locker room and did come back out, however. Joe, we need to have a good third quarter. Yeah, we all know about the Bills having struggles in third quarters, right? Now, the Bills did score a touchdown last week in the third quarter. So that's good news. Robert, he came back. He's fine. He is fine. Well, and we saw him come back and take the kneel down. So I think the Bills should sign Clay Matthews. He would help that linebacking core and add a pass rusher. I don't know why Clay Matthews is still available. That's one that baffles me, to be honest with you. Maybe someone's waiting. Maybe a team's waiting for an injury at the linebacker position. But I always liked Clay Matthews. I thought he was a good linebacker. But I don't know. Scott, I'll do my best to keep you up to date. So I don't know what's going on. Normally, if I have a low connection, it says something on my screen, but it's not even saying anything about bad connection or anything like that. So hopefully everything's okay on my end. I'm gonna try